Hi guys, we're back with another video. This is a Samhain renewal spell. Basically, you banish things from your life and bringing in renewal and renewed energy into your life. Okay, so anything that's bothering you, you will banish that in the first part of the ritual, and then in the second part of the ritual, we bring in protection, opening of roads, and to bring renewed energy for the witch's new year for you. So this is sort of a basic spell. I'm just going to push this one down here. Okay, sorry. Okay, so what you're going to need for that is 3 candles. You can get the chime candles like you get in America. I just want to bring some light closer, okay? Chime candles, this is big candles I just chopped in half. You're going to need a black candle. Write your name on it, and banishing. Whatever you want to banish, if you want to write everything on there or just banishing, that's all good. And then you're going to need some pieces of paper. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Some pieces of paper that you're going to put words on, like procrastination, emotional trauma, negative relationships and patterns, self-doubt or low self-esteem, things of that nature, whatever it is. Can you see it? Okay, that you want to banish. Okay, so you'll set it afire, put it in the cauldron, and I'll show you what to do with that afterwards. So let's start with it. And then you're also going to need, for the second part of this ritual, you're going to need a petition paper with the things that you want to change in your life, and then a chime candle, or if you want to use tea lights, whatever you feel called to, an orange candle. I don't know if you can see, it looks pinkish here, but trust me, it's orange. And then a white candle for that part. Okay, and then you're going to need salt. The herbs we're going to use is rosemary, mugwort or eyebright, or both. Rosemary for remembrance of the ancestors, because we're honoring them. Mugwort and eyebright for mental and psychic powers, aid in divination. Mullein leaves for courage, to drive away your enemies, can summon demons with it, whatever, and for abundance. That's what we're going to use it for here. Wormwood for protection, calling on the spirits, psychic powers. I made 2 different mixes for this part of the spell. We use angelica for banishing, and wormwood for banishing. That is the 2 I've used here. You can add to it bottle brush. Bottle brush is great for banishing. Bottle brush is an Australian tree that we get here in South Africa. It has those bottle brush flowers on it. That's this. I used it in the other part of the spell. But for this part, you're going to use these 2 herbs. And then for the rest of the spell, you're going to use also catnip for attraction of luck, beauty, happiness, psychic ability, healing. Bay leaves are used rue to ward for protection, warding off evil eye and breaking spells if you need that, purification, attracting positive energy, to bring positive people into your life, friendships, business-wise and relationship-wise. Rue is good for that. And I think that's that. Yep. Okay, so let's start off with this part of the spell. Okay, and you're going to need a banishing oil, and then a protection oil, and what do you call it, a road opener oil. Okay, so you're going to take your papers one by one. Okay, I did it differently. I think I'm going to stick to that in the first part. Okay, so I wrote person's name, date of birth. You can write it 3 times or just 1 time, and then banishing on it. And I'm just looking for my, oops, just hold on guys. I'm just looking for the matches. Sorry. So I'm not going to, you can dress your candle with the oil if you want to, by hands. I'm just pouring it over this candle. I'm doing it a little bit differently. So you set your candle like that, and then you can use an uncrossing oil if you don't have a banishing oil, or curse breaker oil, doesn't matter. And then you're just gonna say I'm banishing. Bless and empower this oil to banish all the things we put on these papers from this person's life. Banish it and help them remove on and to renew themselves. Okay. And then you're going to put your banishing herbs is angelica and wormwood. Bless and empower this oil and this herbs to banish and remove these things from his life, born, happy life. Okay, so you say your prayers on it. I just want to make a nice circle. Okay, and then bless and empower this candle to banish all these things from the lives of as we will at Samhain be. Okay, and then you can take your little pieces of paper. I'm going to put the cauldron here so that you can see what I'm doing. I'll just put it down here. Like for instance, self-doubt, and then you banish it. You burn it, sorry, and then just drop it in your cauldron like that. Okay, so we banish. If you have business problems, financial problems, you write that on the emotional trauma. If you've lost parents or family members, banish the pain from that. If you have job stress, you can banish that. Any self-doubt, self-loathing, treating yourself bad, bad self-image, unforgiveness, if you can't forgive yourself even. If you hold on to the past, banish that particular part of it. If you have any old feelings for an old lover, okay, that says a lot. Pain. And if you have any illnesses or diseases, you can write that on there as well. Banish cancer. Banish any type of thing that you want to banish. Emotional trauma related to your past. Yep, that one we banish him twice. Negative relationship patterns, toxic relationships, procrastination. A lot of us deal with that nonsense. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for my thongs, which I can't find at the moment. But anyway, we'll just wait for that to cool down, but we're going to move on. Oh, here it is. There we go. Thongs, found the thongs. I just like to, and then you just, okay, this is a little bit hot, but I'm a thug. If there's little pieces that's not burnt, you just burn those pieces too. And you make sure that all of it is burnt, okay? So then what we're going to do is we're not going to throw these out like you would just throw it to the wind. What I do is I pour them around the candle because we're going to throw all of this out. And there's a few other things I will do off camera later on just to enhance this. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so you just throw these pieces put around the plate like that. If you can, no, you can't see the other candles. We already did a few of these rituals. I'm just gonna do this like this. Okay, so we do that like that. Just put it around the candle because the candle is banishing that and removing that from your life. Just want to get all of these. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So, just on it. That was a little bit fierce, but if something like this happens to you in the middle of a spell, know that there are some blockages that you need to work through. If a candle doesn't want to burn or it goes out and stuff like that, stuff falls out of your hand, you knock things over, know that there's a problem. I know exactly the problem that's here and we're working through it because it's a type of case. This is an example video like we always say, but I'm still not wasting products, so I will always include somebody's name. So why waste products if you can benefit from it? Okay, and then you pour salt all around this and you enchant the salt, bless and empower the salt to banish all these situations and stuff we've written on these lists from the lives of born. Release this from her life and absorb all this negativity from her. We'll ask this of our goddesses as we will at some let it be. Okay, so that's the first part of the spell. So then you just put this to the side. When that part of the spell is done, it's burned down. You dispose of that off property. You can throw it into a graveyard, into anything that takes something away. I'm not pro putting stuff into the river. I don't like pollution. There's some things you can put in the river that's what's the word? Opblosbaar. You know that goes disintegrates. What's that word? Whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway, but I don't like putting wax and candle wax into the river. If there's not a lot over, then I will. Otherwise, just dispose it in a far away from your home, in a spot that you prefer to. For this part of the spell, you also write the person's name on it and date of birth, your name and date of birth. This is for the road opening part. So you can put the words blockbuster, remove obstacles, road opener, any that sort of thing that you can put on that. And then you just, we're going to stick this here. I place and empower this candle to open the roads and remove all obstacles from the life of and then I bless and empower this candle to bring and protection so this white one you're going to use for protection, bringing positivity to somebody, bringing strength, harmony, renewal, energy renewal. It's the witch's new year. We are renewing our energy and renewing opportunities. So in this we have this herb mix. We have rosemary in here for remembrance. We have mullein in here, eyebright. You can use mugwort as well with it or instead. There's wormwood in here for protection. There's catnip, angelica for protection again, bay leaves, and Rue. I love Rue. And of course, Bottle Brush. Bottle Brush for renewal of energies. And then we're just going to put it around these two candles, like so. And remove all blockages. I'm sorry, I'm saying incantations here as well. Just using all of this here. I have another spells going on here in the back. Some type of energy. Okay. So that's, you're going to put that there. And then you're going to, on your petition, you're going to write the person's name 3 times, date of birth. And then you're going to turn it to the right. And then you're going to write the things that you want to change, the renewal you want to see. If there's road blocks that you want to remove, you'll obviously, if it's just a road opener, you'll turn it to the left. But this is a different kind of spell, so we're focusing on the renewal of energy and positivity that comes in. So for this part, the oil that we are going to use is a road opener oil. This is our road opener oil, and we're going to put it onto the orange candle as well. We're just pouring it on that. That's a different method that we use. And then 5-spot pattern onto the petition. And then if there's healing that needs to be done in this person's life, then you will add some healing oil. Hyssop oil is a nice cleansing and healing oil, and you will add that to your petition as well. And then you're going to fold up the petition towards you. I am turn it to the right, fold it up, turn it to the right, fold it up, turn it to the right again. And you can either put the petition underneath the plate, or just fold it up like this and put it in between the candles or next to the plate, as you just be fire safe and cautious for that. And then I'm using another oil, protection oil of ours that we make ourselves. No, we make all our oils ourselves. Protect mind, body and spirit and soul. Bring healing into a life. Bring renewal of energy. As we will at somewhere it be. Okay, so that's that part of the spell. And then we're just going to light this candles. Bless and empower this to remove any and all obstacles. Open the roads to success, to healing. Bring healing into her life. Renew her energies. As we will at somewhere it be. Sorry, I'm just staying quiet for client privacy. And then bless and empower this white candle for protection, renewal of energy, for healing, bringing positivity, bring harmony into her life, bring strength into her life, improve her psychic ability, cleanse it, attract positive energy, bring positive people into her life with her job, friendship-wise, and the lives of her children and her husband. Protect her and ward off the evil eye from her. As we will at somewhere it be. Okay, so that's that part of the spell. So this is nice, easy spell for a Samhain renewal spell. Renew energies for the new year. Banish all the past year's trauma, bad stuff that has happened. Banish debt from your life, negative people, toxic relationships, anything you want to banish. You're going to banish it with that part of the spell. And just after you do the second part of the spell, you can use bigger candles if you want to. It's no need for it. You can just use chime candles. These are pillar candles that are cut in half, and just use it like that. We don't get chime candles in our country, so we use it like that. So it's a black candle, orange candle, white candle, and then these bunch of herbs. Use what you have, and then just do it like this if you can. And then when they're all down, if they're burned up, those ones, the black one, you're going to dispose that off of your property. And then this one, the white and orange one, you can leave this, you can bury it in your garden if you want, because it's a renewal of energy. Or you can leave this at the crossroads if you want to do that, because it's a road opener and then a renewal part. So this is actually a sort of a three-part spell that we've done. But it's basic, and hope you guys enjoy that. Email us with any questions you have, leave it in the comments, or you can email us for readings or spell work, or if you're in South Africa and you're interested in purchasing oils, purchasing any, we do creative stuff like paintwork, pagan altars, cloths, robes. We're making robes as well. So all those kind of things, if you're in South Africa, hit us up for that. We are daughters of Starte 2, the symbol 2, at gmail.com. I'll leave that in this description box. And happy Halloween, blessed Samhain to all my witches out there and all our clients and peeps. And may it be such a blessed new witches year for you all. We are, all of you are in our prayers that are struggling at the moment and going through a lot of nonsense and stuff, and with all of the sad things that has happened in the past few weeks. We are thinking about our clients with that, and hope you have a blessed Samhain, guys. Happy Halloween. We're not so big on Halloween in South Africa, the majority of people, but we make the most of it. So peace out and enjoy your evening. Bye, guys.